So looking forward to Qipco British Champions Day on Saturday. David Redvers joins me to talk about it. And what a card. It just looks brilliant this year. Maybe one of the best ever.
I think undoubtedly. It's also a massive relief that it's going to be run on what looks like a really sound surface. It's been one of the problems with the date is that it's about 1 in 4 runnings tends to be on a good surface, but luckily we've had nothing but sunshine and breeze since Arc weekend, and we look to be running on much better ground than they were able to run on in Paris. So that's great news.
It is really great news, and I think we're in the 11th year of it now, and everyone at Qipco and Ascot must be pretty pleased with how it's going. It seems so established really quite quickly.
Yeah, well, it's the 10th anniversary, but the 11th running, and it's now firmly established in the racing calendar. Certainly, from a British racing fans' perspective, it's a complete sellout. One of the problems is the amount of temporary stands you have to bring in for a one-day meeting, so they're jammed to the rafters with the permanent facilities. But it's it's an amazing venue. All the races this year are jammed full of the best horses in Europe, and that's clearly been helped by the ground. But I mean, we've got some races of the ages there. The QE2 looks an absolutely outstanding contest, and the other thing is many other things are going to be decided on the day. I think there's a strong chance the Trainers' Championship will be decided on the day. There's a strong chance the Jockeys' Championship can be decided on the day, that's just another few threads to pull together to form what will be one of the greatest days racing we've had in the UK.
Yeah, it really will. Is there a horse or a couple of horses you're particularly looking forward to seeing?
I'm fascinated by the clash of Palace Pier, Aid, alcohol free in the QE2, because none of them will be disadvantaged by the conditions. If they all come there at the top of their game, it's going to be a clash of the titans, and it'll be the race probably where the jockeys not the jockeys, but the Trainers' Championship will be decided. So that's hugely exciting. But everything from the Stayers race, Stradivarius and Trushan meeting again, with Holly Doyle riding back on Trushan, who gave us such an incredible, memorable day for the girls last year. And we've got it's just a cracking contest.
And a little bit of additional news on Champions Day. It's just been announced that the Champion Stakes and the QE2 will be winning races for the Breeders' Cup. So we could potentially see some horses going on to Dalmar, and I think that's got a lot to do with Qipco, this new arrangement.
Yes, Shapefad loves to. Is really, really excited to have a bit of a tie-up with the Breeders' Cup. It's one of his favourite meetings of the year, and we've got, I think, 4 runners potentially this year there. Anything that ties all those big international meetings together can only be a good thing, because it's a global audience and a global sport. You only have to be at TATS here. TATS was in Newmarket this week and last week just to see how international it is. The buying bench for the British Thoroughbred has never been more diverse.
And you mentioned you might have a nice team going to Dalmar, and She Dares the Devil would probably be the star among them, would you say? She's just an absolutely super filly.
Yeah, she's in the top 2 mares in America. She's given Sheikh Fahad and his partners the most incredible journey, and from the Kentucky Oaks onwards, she goes there having had a feel of the track and in very good form, and it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see how she fares. We've also got a couple of very smart 2-year-olds going there that we're looking forward to. Mise en Scene, who was placed in the Fillies Mile here at Newmarket at the weekend. A nice horse called Hierarchy, who ran an absolute blinder in the Mill Reef to come second the other day. I'm very lucky to have a filly in partnership with Ghislaine Bozo's Operation Everest Racing and Barbara Keller called Malabath, who might run in the Breeders' Cup fillies turf as well, juvenile turf. So we've got lots of excitement to go there.
Yeah, you really do. And one last question. You're at the sales and you're pretty thrilled with how the Zoo Stars have been doing this week.
Yes, it's been an amazing journey with him. I mean, obviously, he's been champion pretty much every type of sire in Australia. He's got his best crop of 2-year-olds to run in Australia this year, and already sort of making scorching progress. But of course, he's not had any runners in the UK. So to all intents and purposes, he's a first season sire here. We've had the benefit of seeing what they can do. And they've been absolutely flying. We've had yearlings make 285, and several make over 100,000. Lovely filly last night made 175 to David O'Mara, and it's been thrilling to see that that people have been able to look past the slightly old-fashioned view that it's difficult for horses to work in both hemispheres, and accepting the fact that this is a rare gem of a stallion, and they're getting stuck into him.